Hi everyone, it's Tracy and welcome back. This is the first page that I'm making with my kit, and I mentioned it when I introduced my kit that this was the one that I wanted to do first and didn't really match everything else, but I wanted to at least start it with one layout that I knew for sure I wanted to do. So this is the inspiration that was on the Facebook group. Make sure you check out the Facebook group. It's Crafty Low and No Spend Facebook group, and it is full of some very creative, supportive scrappers. I'd love to say women, but there are also men that are in the group. So, hey, love that. This is the paper that I chose to play with, of course. And I mentioned that before. I did trim it down, and I'm going to put it on the black because I just thought that it was just too plain to leave it as it was. And then even when I pulled these photos, man, I have to say that printer that I got the Epson 400. It's just for photos. My stars! It looks it, it looks like a professional photograph, but I took them. I took this, and I have to say the subject was breathtaking. And this is I took a trip to Washington State, which is it was another dream of mine. I haven't been there in over 25 years, and I wanted to go back, and I'm so glad that I did. I went in the spring, and everything is so green, and it was absolutely beautiful. So this was I knew I wanted that one to be my bigger photo, and these I decided to put here. It had to do with walking on the trail because these are all hikers here, but I still thought that it was just too it wasn't grounded. So I pulled this paper, which wasn't an exact 12 by 12 paper. And I thought, let me just go ahead and put this here. And I think I'm going to trim it down. I'll just do it with my scissors. And so I'm kind of liking this a little bit better. So at least it has something to be grounded on. And then I thought maybe I would put this washi tape here as well. So I'm going to go ahead and kind of get things going. Um, so I'm going to go ahead and adhere everything. Instead of doing a voiceover, I'm just going to talk my way through it. If these videos end up being too long, then I will just make the page and then come back, when it's completed, just talk about all the things that I did. It just, let me tell you, as a person that makes videos, and I have a lot of videos that are on my YouTube channel, the hardest part is all the editing, and it takes a long time, and I just don't want to spend my time editing. I'd rather scrap. So there is that. And then I was going to put this down. And I love it that it's got this diagonal stripe with this, vertical stripe now. Not horizontal. Okay, so wait, I should have the peach on the outside, so I have it upside down. Do you see how the peach is on the outside here? So I like for it to be a mirror image, and I didn't catch that until I had already put it down. You know what? You can do whatever you wanted to do. I just wanted to kind of match, even though nobody would probably ever notice unless I pointed it out. But that's just what I want to do. Excuse me. Oh goodness. Okay. So there we go. I am liking that. I like that much better. And then I had this piece. It says, "The mountains are calling." And I was going to put this right here. Yeah, I think I'm going to put it up a little bit higher. Okay. And then I pulled out a couple flare. This one says adventure. Adventure is out there. And I was going to put this one here. And then I have the word wild. I was going to put the word wild here because you can really see it there. Well, you can in real life. And then I have this flare as well. It says never stop exploring. And look how the green is just like the same. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. Let me see. Remember that half piece of the doily? Let me see how that looks here. Be kind of like a sunrise. So that has a circle element besides the flare. And then this one has one down here. I'm liking this. And I was going to use one of these words. I think I was going to use the word wonderful. Kind of like wild and wonderful. You know what? I probably should just go ahead and glue all this down because I'm liking the way this is looking. This is coming together so well, so fast. It helps when you know what you want to do. That's for sure. I kind of wanted that centered. Close enough. Now these photos, they didn't have the white border around them, and I wanted them to, so that is why I put, cardstock. And as you can see here, sometimes I piece my cardstock together when I have scraps because I'm trying to use it all up. And that is the way that is. Okay. All right. This is another scrap that I had. Sometimes I put this up on foam tape, but I'm not going to do that today because I'm having to add the flare on top of something that's already elevated. I think that would have been too much. So if I put that there, you can still see that it says wild. And then this can go here. Now I got these flared from Yes Please, and Yes Please Paper Crafting. And I love the different ways that you can get it. I decided to get these to be hollow. Is that right? Did I get these from her? Let me see. No, I didn't get these from her. I got these from someplace else. But these are hollow, but these are metal. So sometimes I know that some people, they have difficulty with their flare rusting. I haven't had that issue. I'm sorry, I need to come over here and get some foam tape. But man, that's sad because I absolutely love flare. All right, trying to hurry because it's practically done. Oh, I should probably attach it to the black before I put this flare on. Mainly because it's hard to put the adhesive over the flare because of all the bumpiness of it. And I need about 3 layers of of the foam tape Oh, because of how deep the flare is. All right. And I didn't attach that yet. So easy peasy. So here we go. There. I'm liking that. And I like it that the black kind of pulls out the darker elements in the photos. I do like that. Okay, so this one was going to go down here. I think I had it right here. I try not to cover too much of the photo. Here, let's do this one real quick. I don't know. May have to glue that. That little piece of washi is wanting to pop out. But maybe once I get it into my album, I won't have to worry. So another thing on this group I have to say is that we are talking about our crafty goals, and I really don't have crafty goals. But I do like to keep up with like how many pages I do, but I haven't really found a way that's successful for me. I haven't found my niche in that. So this year I'm doing something a little different, and something that I've been wanting to do anyway is I want to put my pages in my Pinterest account, and the Pinterest will keep up with of how many pages are in your album. So I titled an album 2022, and I think I have 10 in there already. And I'm like, woohoo. Okay, so wild. And if I can find, I bet I can find a ampersand that is, leave a little room to put an ampersand there. Because I'm going to let me just go ahead and glue that down. Just commit, girl. Now, normally I add a lot of other things, but this background is so busy and the photos are so intense that I'm not going to add a lot of other embellishments to this. I really don't see the need. Sometimes I do. Okay. That wild has a heart as a dot on the side. It's really cute. Okay. And then wonderful. There we go. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and find an ampersand. I won't waste your time. And I'll take a picture of it and add it to the group. I'll leave a link to the group below. Thanks for joining me today, guys, and you have a good one. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.